in the mood for the holidays right now with a recipe that's going to blow your mind. It's Ricardo. Bring him on in here. It's good to see you.
So nice.
Oh, man, it smells good in here.
Are you ready to rock and roll?
I'm ready to rock and roll. So the
Great.
turkey is one thing. The turkey is already an amazing thing.
It's a classic.
It's a classic. It always tastes good. I'm a big turkey lover, but then you go and you stuff it with...
Well, normally, you know, like in the British tradition, it's a stuffing made with bread.
Right.
But we'll go a different way this time.
Yeah.
We'll go with meat.
Yes.
Meat and vegetable.
Yes.
The stuffing is so good that you can actually serve a bowl next to it.
Yeah.
And as a side.
I
to
like
your
stuffing
turkey.
more than I like the actual turkey.
You're not alone. There's a lot of people like that. They
I
take a
love
piece
stuffing.
of turkey, but they just go crazy for stuffing. So, okay, there's 3 steps.
Yeah.
The stuffing, the sauce,
Yes.
and the turkey. We want it
Right.
juicy, golden brown. First step, we'll brine it, but not in water and salt.
Right.
It's a 13-pound to 15-pound. Where do you put this in your fridge?
I don't know, in the bathtub?
So, you know what? It doesn't work. But the turkey you pick, okay, you will just take your hands with salt and garlic.
Okay.
Brush it outside, inside, a bit of lemon. Leave it in the fridge for 2 days.
Okay.
It's a dry brining.
Right.
It's going to get your crisp skin you want, and it's going to be juicy. Once it's in the fridge for 2 days, you can prepare the stuffing.
2 days.
And the sauce.
That's a serious
2 days ahead of
brine.
time.
Yeah. It needs the time to really get in there.
It's great. So when your friends are at home, your family, you just have to care about the turkey because the
Yes.
rest is done.
Because you finished your stuffing already.
Okay, yeah. Stir, it's about time for that.
Yeah.
Okay, the stuffing, it's different. It's going to intrigue your friends. You take your food processor, carrot, leek,
Yeah.
and mushroom, blend this, and then just saute these vegetables until this starts to brown.
Right.
Then I add 3 pounds of pork, ground pork. It could be veal. It could be chicken if you want.
No, because that's what I want to do.
And you brown. You see the brown bits there?
Yeah, that's the flavor, baby.
Exactly. That's what we want. And then, just to not confuse you, I'll add some, spices. Could be nutmeg, a bit of cinnamon.
For sure.
And bread.
Okay, so
Only
we do have
3
the bread
cups
still.
of bread cubes. Only 3 cups.
Yep.
With 2 cups of beef broth.
Nice.
Just go on with the stirring.
Okay.
Because you want to mix this together, and you will let it simmer gently for about 30 minutes.
Right.
Or until the liquid has almost totally evaporated.
Yeah, you'll know.
And this is what you'll get.
Because this is what it's going to look like.
Exactly. This is so good. This is the side you want. So it depends. Actually, you could do this recipe with a chicken if you want.
Yeah.
If you're just 4, you take a big chicken for Christmas.
Yes.
Stuff your chicken with the stuffing, and the rest of it on a side. So we're done with.
And you're
the
cooking
part.
everything separately.
Separately.
Yes.
And the sauce, you see I've browned a shallot, some mushroom. Then you take a local wine.
Yes.
A cup, minimum.
Okay.
Of it. And
Go
you
for it.
deglaze with your wine.
And he just doesn't need proper measurements because he's a chef, everyone.
But it's wine. You don't need to measure. You just need to
Whatever
pour.
feels right.
It feels right. It smells so good.
It really does.
Exactly. It's better to, just put your face upon it.
That's a good facial right there, huh? Wine facial.
Oh, yeah.
More.
It's even better. I just created something, maybe something better. But then this sauce, you let it reduce by half for the wine. Concentrate the flavors.
Yeah.
And then I will add 6 cups of beef broth. Okay?
Right.
And then once more, let's go crazy.
Okay, what do you want to do
We have to this is not a sauce. We have to thicken it.
Thicken it.
There's an old classic in the French cuisine where they take flour and they toast it. There's some stores in Quebec that even sell toasted flour around Christmas.
Does it just give it a different flavor?
Exactly.
Like more of a nutty...
You don't have to buy it. You can just make it. Take some flour, put it in a pan.
Okay.
No oil, no butter, nothing. Just the flour. Keep it on the stove and just move it around, toss it around until it starts to change color, like this.
Oh, interesting.
Until it starts to brown.
Yeah.
But the funny part is that it will give a lot of flavor, but it will kind of decrease the thickening power of your flour.
Okay.
It means you can put more.
Okay.
So you will add to this right away.
Yeah.
1/3 of a cup of flour. Normally, you would say you're crazy, it's going to make lumps. You're right. Normally, you have to mix this with butter before.
Right.
Otherwise, it makes lumps. When it's toasted, no lumps.
It doesn't make lumps.
You can just add this to your pan.
Okay.
Let it simmer gently for about 30 minutes.
And that's going to thicken up.
It's going to thicken up and give you this most beautiful sauce that you can put in a boat sauce like this. Look, the thickness,
that looks good.
the richness. And of course, then you can decide, you know, in there, you could always add a splash of port.
Yep.
Maybe a bit of brandy of cognac.
Yeah.
You can, you know, give it a twist if you want. And we always wonder, you know, if there's a lot of children, is this okay with the alcohol? I'd say that 97% of it will
gone.
evaporate.
Right.
So, I mean, the 3% is perfect. We'll keep them calm.
He said it, not me.
I was joking, but I mean, it's a great, it changes the flavor.
Right.
And yes, it's that or gravel.
Yeah, one or the other, right?
But it works. I never did it.
I love Ricardo. I love you. Okay, so your magazine is wildly popular, and this recipe, is it in this one?
Yes, I mean, it's there with all sorts of flavored family dishes.
Yes.
I mean, I always say, don't go crazy for Christmas. It's not the season to try all sorts of new things. If we want to create local Canadian traditions, it starts in your own family.
Go back to what you know,
Go
right?
back to what you know, cook it every year until, if ever you say, and that happened to me, I said, hey, you know, girls, I have 3 daughters. What if today, or this year, I do something else? They look at me and say, are you out of your mind?
Don't do it.
It's Christmas.
It's tradition.
We want the mashed potatoes of grandma.
Yes.
You have to make the, you know, the meat pie.
You gotta do it.
And that makes us happy because it means that we have kind of transmit something, transfer that knowledge.
Food is part of tradition, a huge part of tradition.
It is.